Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team.
Legendary on the field, kind of drip is a skill, it's the highest cruiser bill, ain't nothing just the heel. With stiff arms, spin move, in zone, scope for sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. With stiff arms, spin move, in zone, scope for sideline, a touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
What's up, money?
Let's go.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. He finds an opening past the 40. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
Yeah.
Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Wow, first play in the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lines.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
At their own 25-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And now this pass brought in by Brown. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
To Antonio Brown.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was,
Why did Bobby jump like that? The foink.
Equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
At the 46-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
29 is the Mike. Mike 29. Three buzz.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
He's brought down at the 42
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Running with Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Gain on the play.
And Brandon, every running back wants to use their speed in order to get out in front of things. Sometimes you just have to be patient, let blocks develop. On that play, that didn't happen.
And he about 6 there, down to the 37.
On the carry.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a gain of 6.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Herbert. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
The ball carrier.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
2nd and 4 at the Eagles' 13-yard line.
Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumbled, recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
That catch good for only a couple.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Now a guy who grew up just south of here across the river, Jonathan Taylor. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Jonathan Taylor, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the...
Accelerating, and off he goes. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. Now we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, get that water break and get on out there and play.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
A gain of 14.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's the fullback. This is Kyle Juszczyk. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
13. Cowboys 6.
2nd and 11 now. Now Kamara. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
The ball carrier. He was taken down by Bobby Wagner. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
It looks like they've got 6 DBs on the field here for a 3rd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
Ball carrier.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 22-yard line.
On 2nd down, Mostert. Oh, what a juke into space. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 78 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6.
Lining up for the
so simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive. Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
It's a gain of 10.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. A quick throw now complete to Ross. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. A 10th carry for Kamara. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead. On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Kaepernick now to throw, sliding out of the pocket. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16. And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
When you call a wide receiver a screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Eagles.
Just enough to get the first down there with a 1-yard pickup.
24-yard line.
53, Mike, 53. Check the outs, check the outs, check the outs. 53.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. He's going to let this go deep for Jim. He's got a man, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 76 yards. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Makes the score Eagles 27, Cowboys 6. Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
24-yard gain on the play.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Completes it to Hardman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
Intended for
and an incomplete pass.
Incomplete.
That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 32-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
To the air again, Herbert. Over the middle here to Brown.
Herbert's pass.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. They have the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Again, Herbert. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And the move from Mike McCarthy is going to be to keep the offense on the field here on 4th down. They're going for it. They run. It's Kamara. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Touchdown, Dallas.
Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys cut into that lead. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for two.
Two-point conversion.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the two, they don't get it. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels at the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Like 56. Easy.
On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Play action. Now Kaepernick. That's caught by Jackson. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Now Kaepernick. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Second and 10.
Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Jackson, incomplete. He was covered by Richard Sherman.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, fielded near the back of the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Seven consonants, one vowel. Here's Juszczyk. Space to maneuver at the 40. The 40. 30. And finally marked down at the 23.
Brought down at the 23.
A big play there on the option. Give him 52 yards on the ground. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Here we go with Kamara. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown,
Justin Herbert. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his rookie year.
I don't know that he's going to be Lamar Jackson or Russell Wilson or Josh Allen at this stage of his career, but he's got youth on his side. Those young legs, he put them to good use there, didn't he?
Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for two.
Two-point conversion.
They'll try and run it here. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Mike, 53, Mike. Here we go.
Kaepernick now on first down. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out. And by a few inches, that'll be a first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Running the counter with Mostert. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium, because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew.
There he goes.
Yeah, baby, we come again.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Raheem Mostert. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as he'll go for 2. It's a run with Mostert. They're going to keep it on the ground. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. He'll have a first down past the 40. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. Not much there, only a yard.
Complete to
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
They'll run on first down. It's Scott, and he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Scott, the ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Taken down at the 17.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
58, boys, 58. 58 is Mike. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Now back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
from the gun. He'll hand this off. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Boston Scott, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Good. Makes the score Eagles 40, Cowboys 18. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And the Cowboys.
The busy night continues for Kamara. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
Kamara, the ball carrier.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
He was taken down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia.
18.
From the gun, Herbert on third down. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Second and 3.
I got you, son.
Here's Mostert. Wiggles free, and he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
So finally, at this stage of the game, he lets his legs carry him for a big-time first down. But I think this is all set up by his eyes throughout the game. He's been taking it all in as he's watched this thing unfold. And finally, the eyes carried the legs and took him downfield.
You're right. His longest run of the game waited until the fourth quarter, and maybe that lulled the defense to sleep a little bit. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. A hole to dig out of here, 2nd and 17. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
They'll take over first.
So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half, no quit in him.
0.
A gain of 6 there on first.
The pickup of 6. Brings up second.
On second down, here's Herbert. On Herbert, his third interception. Carlton Davis picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Their own 48-yard line.
Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
41,
making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
Taken down by
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Operating for the gun. Herbert. He'll find Taylor. That's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Complete to Jonathan Taylor. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. 3rd and 1, they opt to pass it, and the one thing happened that could not happen. They took a sack.
Yeah, I just wonder, is that an indictment of their offensive line? Did they think that they couldn't move them enough to pick up a 1st down there? Or was it analytics? Did they think about it that way? In any event, they'll be studying that in the future.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by James Bradbury. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage. Able to knock that one away.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he'll only get this to about the 35. Well short of the line to gain. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Berry on to punt as he gets this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown.
No lead safe in the new NFL, but this score is really going to give them some needed breathing room.
And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Eagles 47, Cowboys 18. Will Lutz set to kick off.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down.
And my goodness, another interception. Carlton Davis picks it. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what.
Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. He's at the 40, the 20. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys.
Dallas.
That one may not cost him in the end, but still, obviously something the coach wants to avoid.
Oh, without a doubt. It won't cost the team because of where they are on the scoreboard, but it will cost the player who gave up the football.
So the Cowboys now bringing the offense out there to go for 2. One last throw here for Herbert. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So they tried to tack on 2 more. Wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how this one ends.
Felt like cosmetics, didn't it? Just put another 2 points on the board, make the score look a little bit better. Maybe they wanted to run a 2-point conversion just to see what they had. Who knows? But it just wasn't necessary.
So for Philadelphia, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys, they fall 2 games under 500.